Mr. Preston seemed even more anxious than usual. At first I thought he just needed to use a toilet, but Mr. Silton explained that their old gang members lived around here. Somehow the money went missing when we robbed that post office, he continued. For some reason they thought we'd taken it, but, as he put it, why would we live in such a dump if we had a load of money? Although this clarified things for me, it certainly didn't calm Mr. Preston, who suggested we gotta move on. "Don't worry, we'll be a matter of minutes. We just need to send Mr. Chips up there to have a look," said Mr. Silton as he pointed to a window high up the building. "Go on," he said with a smile. "Off you go then." The man didn't look like a thief, but maybe his striped jumper was in the wash. Mr. Silton was certain he'd stolen the van though, so I watched for a moment. But then I heard Mr. Silton climbing up. I was going to speak, but Mr. Silton held a finger up to his lips. He looked incredibly serious for a moment. One swift movement, and we were inside. Mr. Silton whispered that I was to go one way while he went another. "Why are you whispering?" I asked him. "Where are we going?" "Find the keys to my van, Robocop," said Mr. Silton through gritted teeth. The piles of junk were all wired into the mains. I suppose it was a good deterrent against thieves. Alice would have felt at home here, with all the huge piles of junk everywhere. I didn't know which key I should take, so I took all of them. I finally managed to collect all the keys. As soon as I heard the gunshot, I knew I needed to go back and find Mr. Silton. The old man was pointing an even older gun right at Mr. Silton's face. But the man looked terrified when he saw me. I can still picture his hands shaking as he reloaded his ancient firearm. "This wasn't the plan," shouted Mr. Silton. "It's him or me. Let him have it." I didn't know what I was going to do when I caught the old man. But I knew I had to stop him. If someone dared hurt my friends, they would have to pay.